Hello, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world, and welcome to this Superliminal Films, Superliminal Games YouTube video. I'm Dan. If you haven't seen me, I know it's been a while since I've done a video for the channel, but I'm here, I'm back. It's Theros Beyond Death time, so what are we doing? Why, we're playing Black Devotion, of course. You'll see the deck's called Hopelessly Devoted, which is both what we are, and also a play on a song from Greece, if you're a giant musicals nerd like me. Why am I doing this? Well, originally I was going to do this video on a sweet, like, Teamer Elementals brew that Ruben Bresler played during the early access streamer event, because I found the list, thought it looked really cool, did some neat stuff with Thassa and sliding out Omnath and killing your opponent that way, also stealing their stuff with Claim the Firstborn and sliding it with Thassa to steal it forever. All that was pretty cool, but I kept coming up against mono black decks when I was playing on the ladder, and I was just like, wow, lot of pips. Like Timoret, lot of pips. Murderous Rider, Ayara, Nightmare Shepherd, all a lot of pips. And we have Gary now. And Grey Merchant of Asphodel is a great Magic card. So, it's a pretty simple list. I got this list after tinkering with a couple different lists. I got this list from a user named Roquefort on MTGO, who 5-0'd a Standard League on the 20th of January. Roquefort, a cool name for a user, a great cheese, and my favorite character from Disney's The Aristocats. So we'll jump onto the ladder and take this one for a little spin here and see what we can do. I've been having, like I said, some really fun success with this, and sometimes you can just kind of, you know, get them. For a while I was playing a build with Yarok's Devastate, whatever Yarok's black card is, and Shredding Hands, which was pretty cool, but this with the cat and everything just seems way more consistent. So on the play we have Witch's Oven, but we don't really have anything till 3, which would be Ayara. We have Nightmare Shepherd and Gary, which are both very good. In fact, the interaction between Nightmare Shepherd and Gary is absolutely peach. So I'm going to try this, and I'm going to kind of hope that we can do something with this, or that we just scare our opponent off because of Witch's Oven. I know a lot of people are well and fed up with Witch's Oven at this point. So, alright, well, we didn't get there. We drew another Ayara, which is the danger of running 4 of a thing like that in your deck. Kind of really hoping for a land here so we can land that Ayara. We'll drain out the opponent here and call it. Because Thunderkin Awakener says to me we got some either just mono red aggro because it has haste, or now we got some elementals on our hands. Alright, well, fortunately we can drag that Chandra Spitfire straight to the Underworld if we have to, but for now I'm actually more concerned with just playing a Nightmare Shepherd and passing it up, because Nightmare Shepherd also blocks the Chandra Spitfire very well, and again, if we have to, we can drag it to the Underworld. Drag to the Underworld, a pretty ding-dang good creature destruction spell as far as I'm concerned. So we'll see if they choose to attack with more than just if they attack with a Spitfire, we're not going to block because we can just kill the Spitfire. So we'll take the hit here. You light up that stage, opponent. Oh, Cavalcade of Glim. Of course, the first deck that we play, right off the stream video, right off the top of the video, is trying to meme us out, but well, that's an instant, so we can actually just pass it up here and cast that as an instant. We do get Gary next turn for a nice life swing, and fortunately, unfortunately, depending on how you want to look at it, fortunately for us, unfortunately for our opponent, the mono red decks tend to go pretty strongly. So now when they pass priority, we're going to kill this Spitfire so that they don't get to double Calamity trigger there. That would be pretty bad. And our blockers line up really nicely. I mean, we'll take 2 here, but we kill anything they attack with, so yeah, they wisely just don't attack. Gonna go ahead and land this Gary, which also blocks very well. Drain him, go up to nicely to 24. We can do a lot with this Gary and Nightmare Shepherd as well. Yeah, you got it, opponent. You got it. Nightmare Shepherd still kills that Spitfire. Once again, opponent, you got it. The power is yours. Okay, opponent is dumping their hand. They're going to try to kill us in one go. Which, to be fair, is a very real thing they can do. But what we're going to do is drain them and draw a card. Yep, we'll exile that out. Drain them for 7. Draw a card. And make it our turn. It's Treacherous Blessing. Draw some more cards. None of which are quite good enough. So we could play an Ayara here to drain our opponent down to 1, but what difference is that going to make? So... And Agonizing Remorse doesn't do anything, Witch's Oven, so we're going to pass here. And if we have 2 cards to cast, we kill our opponent. Sure thing, opponent. We'll take all those. This stack's gonna take a while. Yep, that still does it. Turns out 2 Cavalcade of Calamity is extremely strong. Yep, that's a whole lot of damage. Okay, well, we just needed to draw some more black creatures, and opponent needed to not draw 3 of their Chandra Spitfires. But that deck is a very big meme, and it's something that we've been getting memed by on stream and in videos for the entire time it's been around. So, not mad to lose to a meme every now and again. Opponent's having fun. Alright, we're on the play. We got a cat and an oven. Cat oven just seems strong. I'm going to play this cat. Then we're going to put it in the oven. I've definitely been finding Treacherous Blessing to be better than I thought it would initially. The draw 3 cards is very nice. Go ahead and just attack here. If they want to offer the block, that's fine. They don't. Okay. And we'll play the oven. And end the turn. Alright, opponent, we'll race your life gain. Yours is gain, ours is drain. The classic battle. White versus black. Okay, yep, go ahead and do the cat thing. Going to play an oven. Could play a Treacherous Blessing to draw cards here, but I think what we want to do is strip a card out of our opponent's hand. Just see what they've got. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Sienna. Seems good. Get that out of the way. Leave them with just some pump spells. Which is fine. Because we're going to stop their creature from dealing damage. Because we're going to block and we're going to oven. Which they've realized. So we're just going to drain them a bunch. The cat loop, as I've taken to calling it whenever I see it, is ridiculously slow grind of value, but boy, is it better than it has any right to be. Alright, we'll leave up if they go to... Because that says... Yeah. They have two of them, though. We'll draw cards. We need to draw cards. Because we can stop them from gaining life by block sacking. So... we'll play another cat. No attacks. Yep, you got a broadside line, opponent. This breakfast machine here takes a little while. Not the most efficient thing you can be doing. But can't argue with 2 points a turn, especially 2 points a drain, a whole 4 life swing. Pretty good. Okay. No, that's not what I meant to do. Cast this Timuret. That's what we'll do. Yes, Treacherous Blessing. I know. Big old Timuret. Why not? Let's draw more cards. Still gaining 2 a turn, so it doesn't really matter. And there's the Gray Merchant that we need. So we'll drain our opponent a little bit more. Gray Merchant them for 8. Seems pretty good. Again, this is not a great fun loop, but boy, it hits hard. Just look at our life total. Look at their life total. Yep, I know, we're losing 2 life. But the Gary drain is real. Skip through, and then it's just cats, and then cats again. Yep, cats on their turn, cats on our turn. That'll get us there. All right, let's keep it going. That was the kind of loop this deck wants to get into. Just cats, multiple ovens. Oh, we're playing it's the Magician. The Magician? On the draw, boy, doesn't this deck love giving us Treacherous Blessings. I mean, it's great for drawing cards, but we got a cat, we got an oven, we got lands, so I'm keeping it. We'll give our opponent the old hello. Okay, opponent's gaining life 2. Witness my cat to your hawk. This could be an interesting one if they're choosing to sort of pants up their creatures. Aha, a cat. Well now. Okay, really, deck? All the Treacherous Blessings? It's going to be worth probably blowing that for 1 when we get there, but let's actually... yeah, let's Agonizing Remorse. See what's going on over here. Ooh, yeah. We'll just take that Heliod right out there. Attacks. Yep, and there's the oven. Gotta say, no blocks. Everybody loved Cat Oven. Katowice. We draw cards. This is tough because we're gonna blow this blast zone next turn on 1 to get all of this. So let's draw cards because we're not casting spells next turn, so we can take this turn to draw cards. It's kind of a couple of turns without adding to the board, but we need to also draw an answer for this Bloodthirsty Aerialist when it eventually comes around. Okay. Iara and Nightmare Shepherd is also very good, so we'll go ahead and pop in here. See if opponent wants to get greedy. Nope. They didn't take the line of sacking the cat and getting it back to block. Didn't I exile one of these? Now this is a problem. Heliod's going to be a problem. Yeah, because this Hawk's going to get to a point where we need to just dead it. And hey, there we go. Hit it with some Swift End. Yes, I know, we're going to lose a life. This is going to be tight, but we might be able to get here. I don't know. So now we got the oven. Now we got the cat. Opponent's got a Heliod. That's annoying. This is the problem with playing the constructed best of one ladder, is that, especially early in an expansion, there's some interesting stuff that happens. Like, this deck is cool, just abusing life gain interaction, which, let's face it, if you've been playing Magic for long, is not something you get to do often. Life gain is usually relegated just for memes. Yep, put a counter on the Bloodthirsty Aerialist. 2 counters on it, actually. So we need to be able to kill that. The thing is, we're running our opponent pretty low on resources, and we have Iara and Nightmare Shepherd coming up. So we'll go ahead and do little cat tricks. Come on, opponent. Oh, opponent. There you go. Watch a little paw there. Oh, opponent, please just let me do the things. Pay attention to the fact that you have an ability. Falling asleep over here, opponent. Okay, there we go. I wonder if just going up to 3 on Blast Zone isn't right. So if we do this, and then we gotta, that's gonna go to 6, and then 8. This is difficult. So they're going to gain life, boop, boop, and that's going to go to 6. It goes up by 2. Then you do that again on their turn. It goes up by 2 more to 8. We're at 9. We can go to cat. We can get rid of that, and then we've got cat drain as a problem. I'm going to pass, but it might be wrong. Because Nightmare Shepherd is the only thing we can use to block, and they have a D-Spark. So we have to just get this Blast Zone. Let's put 2 more counters on it. That'll get rid of the Aerialist and nothing else. Well, and actually the Treacherous Blessing, which is good. Really? Really? Okay. That's fun. Haven't seen a Johnny in a minute. Haven't basically seen that since the mono white life gain deck Max was playing over the summer. That'll be interesting. Yep, here comes Cat. Here comes the life gain. Here comes counters. Let's resolve that whole stack. Well, I'll be. No blocks. We're going to go to 2. Oh, opponent. Okay. And we can make it a Johnny's Pride Mate here. Can do a number of different things, which is what they're doing. Okay, first thing we're going to do is Cat. Second thing we're going to do is activate this. X of 2. To go up to 3 counters. Oh, opponent. Okay, just let us draw. Activate that. Get the Bloodthirsty Aerialist out of here and our Treacherous Blessing so we can cast spells. Pass it up. Opponent just taking their time. You got it, opponent. Yep. Just keep making it bigger, opponent. You got it. Healer's Hawk. Yep. Keep gaining life. You still got it, opponent. This game is taking minutes longer than it should. Come on, opponent. There we go. Okay. And we'll put in Cast Castle Lochthwain. Put in Iara. And start really gaining some life back. Cast this Murderous Rider. And Oven. Well, Cat. And we'll pass it up. Next turn we can Blast Zone and get rid of their Healer's Hawk, which may have been right to do this turn, but I think 8 life is enough of a buffer. Would love to draw one of our Dragged in the Underworld. Just drag that Ajani. I see, they had an Iara of their own. Well, that messes up my math quite a bit. Quite a large bit, actually. Yep, the Iara was the difference. Yep. Iara was the difference. Yep, we're going to get there anyway. Okay, well. Let's go play a 4th game, and then we'll probably call this. That was, once again, another one of those occurrences of sometimes you run into stuff on the ladder, even in gold, that doesn't always just make sense. Alright, on the draw, this hand is terrible. Mulligan. This is pretty much the same hand. We're going to bin this Agonizing Remorse. Okay, Tranquil Cove. We got a... Alright, well, we lucked into Cat Oven pretty quickly, so maybe that'll be able to take it. Okay, we got Dance of the Mance here. I'm almost sure of it, because Esper into Omen of the Sea. So we're going to have to lean pretty heavily on this Cat Oven stuff here. Hope our opponent can't Doom Foretold us too early. Self-mill. Okay, yep. All looks like stuff I've seen in Doom Foretold before, so let's cat him. Not like this deck. Not like this. Sorry about falling into shadow there, but not like this deck. Not on 2 land. Why you gotta do a thing, deck? Yep, there's the Doom Foretold. We'll sack the cat, because we can always get it back. Treacherous Blessing here allows us to sack to that while still drawing cards. Fill up our hand. There's another Gary and a cat. Yeah. That seems pretty good. We can cat... No, we can't cat Anti-Aura next turn, but we can cat Murderous Rider next turn. Timurit Calls the Dead. Terrifying art, by the way. Yeah, okay. Make a zombie. Cast a blocker. We'll sack that so we don't take any damage. No. We're just going to cast that Murderous Rider, like normal. And cast ourselves a cat. Pass it up. Resolve. So opponents like self-mill Doom Foretold deck is cool. I loved Doom Foretold when it first came out, and I really wanted the deck to be better than it was. So this is exciting for me. What's also exciting is we Gary for 4 next turn, or less than that. This is going to be fine. Sack the cat. Make food and resolve. Put that in the bottom of the library. And end of turn. Bring back a cat. Sack cat's Doom Foretold. We're going to go ahead and play an Iara here because it really, really helps with the Gary. And what we're actually going to do is we're going to sack this Witch's Oven to their Doom Foretold. Yep. If Iara is still around, we get to sack it to Doom, or we get to sack Witch's Oven. Well, no matter what, we're sacking Witch's Oven because if Iara's not here, we have to sack it. So I fear their 7 mana and the potential of Agent of Treachery, but that's every blue deck, so they're only at 5 now, so we've got time. Okay. Yep. We'll go ahead and sack the oven. Okay, Nightmare Shepherd is really good against Doom Foretold, so that's pretty great. Also, 6ing our opponent there is pretty good. Turns out the Abyss just ain't what it used to be, especially when it's as selective as Doom Foretold is. Okay, so 6 mana, and they paid 2 life for it. Even if they wipe our board, we have them with Gary unless they counter it. I'm wondering if that's what they've got, because they're now also dead on board to this. But again, we would have to lose a creature to Gary. Dance the Manse, bring stuff back. Okay. Okay, pretty good play. Pretty good play. Keeps him alive another little bit. Opponent is down to 21 cards in the library, which is pretty great. They are making a lot of zombies? Yeah, zombies. Crazy returned. And they will gain a bunch of life next turn if we can't dead them. Rare game when 2 Grey Merchant of Asphodel isn't enough. Also, this Dance of the Mance Timorite Calls the Dead Doom Foretold deck has me very excited. This feels like my kind of nonsense machine. Ah, dancing again. Well, that's just gonna hurt. Okay. You got it, opponent. Let's see what we can do here. Timorite ain't gonna do it. But we can cast it. And we're not dead yet. It's just about killing the opponent. So how many Dance of the Mance have we seen? 1, 2, 3? Okay. Now they get to scry 4. And gain 4. Then they get to scry 4 and gain 4. Which is it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Oh, we'll sack the... No, we won't. We'll sack the Timorite. We won't do that with Cat either. Okay. Another Omen of the Sea. Opponent has scryed a bunch of their... Well, 2 on top. Not surprising. Could bring these cats back again. Okay, Ayara. Can also now instant speed remove a creature if our opponent has one. Seems pretty good. Another Doom Foretold. I think we're going to have to get Blast Zone up to 4 and blast out their Dooms Foretold. I'm just going to kill that while we have the chance. cancel. Resolve. Get the oven. Get the cat. One, two. Yeah, that'll get it up to 4. Okay, put 3 counters on that. Put a stop in our upkeep. Bye-bye, Aura. Not ideal, but what? Oh, because of when we are on the turn. Read the thing, Daniel. Okay, opponent. That's 3 of your Doom Foretold. Can you get there? You also got 10 cards left in your library, opponent. Can we fix it? Oh no, Jace. Well, now casting this Murderous Rider seems like a horrible thing to have done. I think we have 3 of these Murderous Riders left in our deck. Now about to be 4? Yep, we'll take 4 here. Treacherous Blessing. We gotta draw a Murderous Rider, and how, folks? Cat is something. Yes, opponent, I know. What about their hand? Opponent's hand. Take the Doom Foretold. Okay, deck. Okay, deck. We got all right, well, I think that's probably going to do it for this video. That was the Thassa's Oracle our opponent just used to beat us. So yeah, I'd still recommend this deck all in all. I think it is fun, and again, like I said, Roquefort managed a 5-0 in a Moto League with it. I imagine they didn't come across the Life Gain deck or that Doom Foretold deck. Also, I'm going to go build that Doom Foretold deck. If you like what you're seeing, it's www.superliminalfilms.com. We can also be found on Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, and Instagram. Please do all the social stuff down here and the YouTube stuff down here, the engagement, the liking, the commenting, the subscribing. All that stuff drives YouTube metrics. They love it. We love it. It's great. Bye, everybody.